Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Thursday.
Mama.
I can hear you. Okay. Today is Thursday, and the date is 30th of December 2021. We're studying about water. We said that water can be salt and fresh. Where can you find salt water?
Fresh. Salt water in the ocean.
Excellent. And fresh water?
And the fresh water in the lake.
Lake, waterfalls, underground, and streams. Excellent. And yesterday we were talking about the state of water. How many states of water do we know? Three. So water vapor,
liquid water, ice.
Excellent. Well done. All right, Habibi. So can these three states change? So water vapor, can it change to liquid?
Yes.
Yes. Also liquid water can change into water vapor.
Liquid.
What about liquid? Can it change to ice?
No. Miss, what the bag?
If you put water
when it's very cold, it will be ice.
Excellent. If you add, you take away heat, so
ice.
It will be ice. What about
ice?
If I add up heat, it will turn to liquid?
No.
No. Ice. If you put the ice in hot place.
Yes. It will be water.
What do we call this when ice turn to liquid? When your ice cream turn to water, huh? This is melting. This is melting. What about liquid when it turns to ice? What do we call it?
Condensate.
No. No.
Freezing.
Okay. If this one is melting, yes, excellent.
Yes.
Melting. So this is freezing.
Me, I said freezing.
Excellent. Freezing. Okay. What about liquid? When liquid you add heat, it will turn to water vapor. What do we call it?
Evaporation. Miss, what the
Evaporation. Habib Qalbi, do not open the book. I want you to listen and look at the screen, okay?
292.
Okay, Habibi?
Okay.
So evaporation. What about water vapor? How can it turn to liquid when I take away heat? If I take away heat, what is the process? It's not evaporation, so it is
condensation.
Condensation. Say it, condensation.
Condensation.
Excellent. So water vapor, when it loses the heat, it will be droplets of water. So it will be liquid. This is condensation. All the water vapor turns to liquid because I took away all the heat. Evaporation is very hot. The steam is very hot. That's why the water turns to gas. Today, boys, I'm going to tell you how can we have rain. Are you excited to know how do we get the rain? It's not really about, it is about the water cycle. Why? Because the water goes around and around, from the ground up to the sky, back to the ground, up to the sky, back to the ground. So it's a cycle. Yeah, it's a cycle. It is never-ending movement of water between the Earth's surface and the air. We call it the water cycle. So when the water moves, never stop, from the ground up to the sky, back to the ground, up to the sky, what do we call it? The water cycle. cycle. So today, what we are going to study?
The water cycle.
Are you excited? All right, everyone, I want you to put your to open your book to page 296. I'm gonna write the page number. Can you hear me, everyone? 296.
Yes, teacher.
296 حبايبي. Good job, excellent. Someone is excited with me today.
Open it. All of us are excited.
Excellent.
Yes.
296. You
Excited for what? Open it already.
good job.
10 minutes.
Okay, habibi. Now, let's write down the numbers. We're gonna start with the numbers. What is the first thing? Look at the sun. You can see the sun over here. The sun is hot or cold?
Cold.
The sun is cold.
No, the sun is hot.
Excellent. So the sun gives us energy.
Oh, the sun is hot.
The sun gives us,
Because it's from fire.
yes, heat energy. It gives us heat energy. Okay, when I have heat going down to the ocean, what do you think the ocean will happen? Huh? What is going to happen to the water in the ocean? I'm giving it so much heat. When you give water so much heat, liquid water will turn to what? I hear someone singing. Hi, Abdurrahman. I want you to tell me. Okay. Abdurrahman, this is number 1. Okay. I want you to write number 1 and put a square on it. Now, Abdurrahman, when the sun heats up the water, it is liquid in the ocean. What is going to happen to the liquid water when you give it so much heat?
Ice.
Heat. You will give heat energy. Will turn to? Who can tell me? The liquid water will turn to something when you add so much heat. Huh? You have liquid water in a kettle. You are heating up the kettle. When you heat the kettle, the water will boil and it will give you gas. So
Gas.
okay, it will turn to water vapor. So what is the process? What is the name of the process? When liquid turn to gas.
Liquid. Gas.
Water vapor. Okay, what is the name of the process? Is it melting, freezing, condensation, or evaporation? Which one?
Evaporation.
Excellent. So the first thing that happens in the water cycle is evaporation. What happened? Evaporation. I want you to write evaporation next to number 1 over here, because the sun heats the water, okay? Heats the water on Earth's surface and it turns it to gas. So this is evaporation. Now, the sun energy warms the surface of the ocean or other bodies of water, not only ocean. It can be the lake, the river, the stream. So any water that's on the surface, okay? Some of the water evaporates, go up in the air as what? Water vapor, okay? This is water vapor. Okay, do you think the water vapor, is it hot or cold? Huh? Hi Ahmed, hi Ismail, hi Abdul Ilah, hi Hamza, hi Talal. The water vapor, is it hot or cold?
No, hot.
Yes,
Hot.
excellent.
Hot.
Very hot. Very hot, because this is evaporation. Okay, do you think it will still be hot? No. Why?
No.
Because it will cool down up in the sky. When the water vapor go up, up, up in the sky, it will cool down and it will condense. So the water condenses up in the sky. What does it form when it's condensed? Huh? What do you see up in the sky? A lot of water vapor. They formed something. What did they form?
Mrs. Today is raining. Cloud.
Clouds. Excellent, excellent.
Mrs. Today is raining.
Yes, Abdulaziz. When condensation happens, it forms what? Cloud. So let's write condensation. This is condensation. Number 2.
Miss, and yesterday is raining in the
morning
sun.
And at night.
In the morning and in the
that's right.
Night. In the night.
Yes, ya habibi. Now the water vapor goes up, up, up in the sky. They are hot. When they cool down, they gather up.
It's cold. Cold.
When they lose the heat, when the water vapor loses the heat, it turns to liquid droplets.
Up, very cold. Up, very cold.
Abdulaziz, when the water vapor loses the heat, what happened? It turns to what? Droplets. It turns to?
Drop to the water.
Yes, droplets of water. Excellent.
Miss, we write like you all now.
Yes, after we finish, you write like me. After we finish explaining, please, I want you to be with me. Stay with me. So the water vapor cools down, lose the heat, and condense. With what? Condensation. What does it mean? Droplets of water are formed. It turns from gas to droplets of water. What do you think is going to happen next? When the sky is very heavy, the clouds are full of droplets, what is going to happen?
And Miss, the cloud is and in the cloud we have a water.
Yes, excellent. Okay, when the clouds are very heavy, very heavy, and it's very
heavy from the water. It's heavy from the water.
And it's full of water. The water will fall down. When the water falls down, what
and it will raining. Like yesterday, the cloud
will rain. Like yes. Okay, when rain falls down, do you know what do I call this process? I call this process precipitation. So when water falls down, when droplets of water falls down from the clouds, what do I call it? Precipitation. What do I call it?
Precipitation.
Okay, now precipitation, when the water falls down to the ground, they go up from the mountains, down to the rivers, to the lakes, and eventually, do you know where they meet? The river will meet the ocean. So it's gonna be back to the ocean. All the water.
Yes, the river will be the ocean from the raining.
Excellent. All the water that comes from raining, from precipitation, it will fill.
All of this water from the river and all this water from the river.
The river, from all the ground, it will gather up and go again back to the ocean. So the water cycle never ends, never ends. It evaporates, then condense, precipitate, and then back to the ground, back to the ocean again. So some precipitation soak into the ground. Some of the water will go under the ground, but also they can go or flow into the stream, river, or lakes, and finally they will meet the ocean. Now, can you see the water cycle or not? Do you think it is easy?
Miss, the water cycle is very not easy. It's very hard.
No, it's very easy. Number 1, evaporation. The sun will heat the ocean and it will give water vapor up to the sky. When the clouds are formed, We call it condensation. You will feel.
No, the cloud, Miss, the cloud will be heavy. Then he will raining. Then he will go
That's right. Down. After the clouds become very heavy, a lot of droplets came up to the sky. It's very heavy. The rain will fall. The droplets will become. They will fall on Earth as what? As precipitation.
The cloud like this, he will be he will be white.
Okay.
In the raining, he will be
no color for the rain, Habibi. It's color. It's
no, not the rain, the cloud.
The clouds are black. Yes, when the clouds are very heavy and a lot is gathering, yes, it will be black. Ha, Habibi. Ahmed, where are you, Ahmed? Ahmed Zbedi. I want to ask you, what is the role that the sun play in the water cycle over here? What does the sun has to do, in the water cycle?
The sun?
Mm-hmm. The sun will do what?
The sun only takes the sun.
The sun will heat.
Will heat the heat.
Sorry, I have to take this. 5 minutes later.
Excellent. So the sun will heat the water and it will become water vapor.
Water vapor.
So what does the sun do?
The sun will do, he will take the water and make it water vapor.
Excellent. What is the name of the process?
Evaporation.
Excellent.
Excellent. Evaporation.
And I was also thinking you could dye your hair blonde. No.
All right, boys. If you finish, we want to watch a song about the water cycle so you can memorize it. If you finish writing, tell me. Okay? If you finish writing, tell me.
I'm done.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
What we write? I don't see anything.
Oh, you can't see my screen?
Yes.
You cannot see my screen?
Yes.
Hamza, is that
No,
you?
we can see it. Yes, we can. Yes, I see it. Yes, I see this. Yes, I see it. Yes, I will get out from the class and then get in. Maybe it will get good.
Oh, Ismail. Okay, Ismail. Mash. All right, Habibi. I want you to finish writing. After that, we are going to watch a song so you can memorize the water cycle.